Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm sorry it's been a little bit since I posted a video, but over the weekend I spent way too many hours sitting in live streams, but it was so much fun, and sometimes you just got to hang out with your gals, right? So I've also been working in between time on the swap that I'm in, and then also there's a special project that Johnny's doing, who is Junk Journal Shop, and she is making a journal for someone special on YouTube. It's very secret, hush hush. I will put her information in the description box. It is something you'd have to get out quite quick, because I think the 24th is the last mailing date, which is Wednesday, and this is Monday, so it's not a lot of time. But anyway, rather than me try to explain all the information, I will just give you her information, and you can contact her if you want to be a part of that. But I just love the fact that Johnny is doing this. She is such a sweetheart, and the person she's doing it for is another sweetheart, and I just love this crafting community so much. Just some very generous, very big-hearted women. So, and there's a few men too. I'm sorry, guys, I don't mean to leave you out. There's some great guys here too. Anyway, back to what we're here for. Well, not that we're not here for that. You know, sometimes you say something and you're like, oh, wait a minute, that's not what I meant, but it's too late. It's already out there, and I don't edit. So there you have it. This I'm showing for Hottie Popo. I was talking about a peacock napkin. Yeah, a peacock napkin that I have been on the hunt for. I got this from a live sale, and I just had the one piece. It wasn't like a full napkin, so it might have been this and another piece maybe. Anyway, I love this peacock. I have looked on eBay. I have looked on Etsy. I've done a search, like just a random search online, and this particular one does not come up anywhere. So anyway, if anybody has any of these napkins that they would like to part with, please contact me. All right. So these are the loaded envelope pocket prototypes that I came up with. I just did a little search online, and I can't remember the names of the ladies that I saw, and I didn't write it down. I apologize for that, so I cannot give credit where it's due. But there was this style, and I kind of tweaked it a little bit. I did the little notch there myself. It's got, you know, like the big pocket here, and then it's got a pocket here and a pocket here, and then I added a pocket to the back. Now this will be decorated, of course, and this is not the one I'm sending. This was just the one I made to try it out. And then another style that I tried, because I just, you know, I wasn't sure what I was going to do. This one, it has like a pocket here, and then it's got pockets here, two pockets. There's one here, and then this, I can't get under it, and then this one too if you wanted to. And you could put another pocket on the back if you wanted to, whatever. But the idea is just to leave it open like this, and you can have stuff coming up out of it, and of course that would be all decorated too. I didn't decide to go with this style just because I think the stuff that I'm going to be putting in might be a little bit too bulky. I think it would fit better in this style, so this is the style that I'm going to go with. But I can't really show what I'm doing yet, because I don't think the people that are in my group are watching my channel, but just in case, I don't want to ruin their surprise for them. So all they're going to know is that this is the style I'm using. So I took this one a step further. I really liked these, so I wanted to make more because I thought they would be cute in junk journals too. And I wanted to put sewing on it, so I sewed around it. But what I didn't think about, because I sewed it before I glued it, was I sewed up the one pocket. But for junk journals, that's okay, because we don't want them too bulky anyway. I've still got a pocket here, a pocket here, and a pocket here. And then, see, I could sew this into the signature right here, and then have the flap, you know, on your other side. So I think that would be really cool. And I love this paper. So I did that one, and then I also did this one, and I did it the same way. I sewed it down and by accident, but I think it'll be okay. I just like the sewing. I told you guys I have a newfound love of sewing on paper. This one I didn't think about it ahead of time, and technically I could sew around the edges, but I just think that's kind of, I don't want to ruin my sewing machine, and I'm afraid that might be a little thick. I don't know. It might be all right. But anyway, so that's what I've been working on off camera, just in case you guys are wondering. You might see I'm sporting some new jewelry. I have been visiting Cheryl's channel, and I will link that below. And I'm not a big jewelry person, especially for work, and I don't like really go out too much, but she has some really, really pretty stuff. I can't wait to show you guys what is going to be coming in the future. But this is what I've got so far, these two little rings, and this is actually a kid's ring. And she was talking about how people could wear them as toe rings. Well, I'm sorry, honey, but there's no way this is going to fit on my fat little stubby toe. But I can get it to fit on my pinky. It's an adjustable, and I just opened it up, and I just thought that was cute. Plus, it's got a little purple stone. So, anyway. And this, they have like the elastic on the back. And I wasn't sure if it would fit me or not, but actually, even on that finger, it's a little loose. So I guess that's a good thing. But I love that ring. I just think that is so pretty. And I don't wear super big, chunky rings. That's probably about the biggest I would go. But I just think it's really pretty. It's got, you can't really, it doesn't do justice on camera. But it's got like the bling across here. And it's got two blings on the side and then the black stone. So I just thought that was really pretty. So I got those, and then I also got a couple other things, and we're going to go into some shop shares now because, sorry, and I've got my stack right by my microphone, so you probably heard a lot of shuffling. I'm very sorry for that. I'm going to go into some shop shares. I've had this stuff for a little while, but because I was on the lives all weekend, I couldn't do any filming. So before some more stuff comes, I figured I better get on here and show you what I got so far. So this is paparazzi jewelry, and this is my first experience with this, but I've seen other people, and I had these off the card, and I put them back on there crooked. So, so anyway, I got these earrings. I just thought these were gorgeous, and they're a little bit, they're probably about the biggest and chunkiest I would go for earrings. They're a little bit big for me, but I just thought they're almost like a boho style. Or they are a boho style, and I just love them. So pretty. So I got those. Oh, and it had a necklace. The necklace and earrings come together as a set, and then they might have like other more decorative ones that also go with it. So for this one, I did get the necklace that goes with it, because I thought that was just gorgeous. And I wear necklaces that are on long chains. I don't like the little short ones. I don't like things up around my neck. But I can wear the longer dangly ones. Of course, I can't wear this to work. One of the classrooms that I'm in, most of the time there's a student there that just loves things that are dangly and that spin and all that kind of stuff. And it would just be too much for her. I don't want to set her up for failure by wearing something that she's going to want to touch and stuff, and then have her get in trouble for touching things that aren't hers. So I try not to set the students up for failure. And then these are the little earrings that come with it. Little things like that are really more my style. Just see what's on the back. So I got that one. So this is the set. Sorry, just trying to set it out there where you can see it. And then the other one that I got was just these little simple earrings, and then this really pretty chain. that goes with it. It's like a 3. It starts out with 1 at the top, and then it goes into like a 3-strand. And it's just like that all the way around. So I thought that was pretty. And that's something you can, you know, just use to dress up jeans and a t-shirt or something, you know. So I got that. So that's all I got so far. I have some more earrings coming, because earrings are something I really do need, and that is something I do wear quite often. So and if you end up not wearing it, you know, you can always take it apart and use it in your crafting. Oh, that just came off there. Well, no big deal. Just the loop came loose. I can easily fix that with my jewelry tools. Okay, so that's all I got from Miss Cheryl. Not too long ago, I went to a live sale on Erin's channel. Erin, what is your last name? I can't remember. It's like kind of there, but I don't want to say it and say it wrong. But you know, I link everybody below. So anybody you want to check out, you will see them linked below. And I'm using my little coffee cup I got from the crazy antique lady, or crazy auction lady, whatever. Anyway, I showed you guys that in a different video. But anyway, I'm using that coffee cup today. So first of all, I got this purple scarf. To me, it kind of reminds me of the India fabric that I get. And it's torn a little bit here, but I don't care. I'm going to cut it up anyway. So I got that. And I think her scarves were $1, so really inexpensive. And this, to me, just looked so gypsy. It is so pretty. I just love this. And that's another scarf that I think was $1. Isn't that gorgeous? So I'll be using that with future gypsy junk journals. On that that lady that I was just talking about, I really should write down what her actual name is, but it's something like Crazy Lady Auction something or other. But anyway, in her stuff for this week, she has a covered wagon, and the style of it totally looks like something I could repurpose into like a gypsy wagon. So I'm really hoping that I win that bid so that I can try to convert that into a gypsy wagon. I think that would be so much fun. Okay, so the other thing that Erin had was a treasure box. I love these treasure boxes that people do. Cheryl had a, Cheryl that I was talking about with the jewelry, she had a live sale Sunday, I think it was, and she had the cutest treasure boxes. Oh my gosh, they were all theme related and just really, really cute. Not that Erin's isn't cute too. I love yours too, Erin, but Cheryl's were just different. So this is a cigar box, and inside are all kinds of little goodies. First of all, there's some tags that Erin made. This is like an old pillowcase or sheet or something. It's really soft. I think this is my favorite right here. And I don't think I've made cloth tags yet like that. You know, I did the ones with fabric, but I haven't, I mean with fabric, yeah, it is fabric, that I Mod Podged, but I haven't done them like just regular. So that'll be fun to try. And then there's some bingo cards. I feel like I'm fumbling all over my words today. Of course, when don't I? It's a normal thing. Here's some Antiques Roadshow cards. And I've never seen these before. Oh, there's another one. And here's some stamps. Some postcards. I don't know if these are like those first day of issue. Like they have the envelopes. I don't know if these are postcards that are like that, but those are pretty cool. 5 of those. Some little glassine bags. Piece of tissue that is like a old style ad. I don't know if this is Tim Holtz or not. It's like glossy. And then these are really cool. She was telling about these. They're adhesive, and you can put it on anything and make it into a postcard. So I thought that was pretty cool. There's let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. We got some, oh, upside down, some cute little tags, some vintage cards, a couple geese, some flowers with butterflies. Tell they're old, they're sticking together. And some birds. Those are kind of cool on the back. Oh, there's 3 of those. Oh, there's 3 of the flowers too. 2 of the geese. I'm such a sucker for playing cards. Now here's a couple of book plates, or I don't know if they're called book plates, but they're those things that say this book. Good night. I should just hang it up and start over, but I'm not going to do it. I'm too stubborn. They say this book belongs to. And here's some cute little labels. Some tickets with a little clothespin. Ticket to happiness. Admit 1. Keep this coupon. Some more tags. Oh, I love those. Those are cute. And some little rosettes. This is something I really have not got into making, so it's kind of cool. I can play with somebody else's. Some little doilies. Nice little stack of those. Oh my goodness, where next? All kinds of yummy goodness. Some little flowers. I love the colors. Those are pretty. Some, I think, game marker pieces. Yep, like bingo and little chips. And here's some, oh, you know, what are they called? Film strips. No. What were these? What's that little machine called that these go in? Oh my gosh, it's been so long since we've used those. Can't remember what they're called, but you guys know what they are. You know what I'm trying to think of. Unless you're younger, then you're probably like, heck, I don't know what they are. There's some more little flowers. More little clothespins on a bag of goodness. Well, so we can dump that out. I'll show you something else that I got from the auction lady. And I got it for just this purpose. I got this cute little glass tray. And I thought it would be nice for just this. When I get these little bits and bobs, I can dump them out in here so I don't lose them all, and so we can actually see them. See, doesn't that work perfect for that? Let me bring my camera down a little bit. Okay, very cool buttons with that little flower. A metal one, clear. All kinds of little goodies in here. There's a little cloth button. Maybe I'll throw them back in the bag as I show them to you. Can I do it? We'll see. Some hearts in various colors. Here's an old metal button. Another little heart. But this one's like gold metal. It's not focusing in. See, when I take my autofocus off, then it doesn't even try to focus in. I guess just leave it down there, you can see it better. These are like little, it almost looks like an apple. If I set it down, you can see the shape. It is like an apple. That is an apple. It's not like an apple. It is an apple. That's not a bead. It's only got a hole on top. It looks like an apple. No, I think it is. 3 of those. Just some white buttons. Some more white ones. It's another thing that's so fun about these treasure boxes. They just pack them full of goodies. You get such a nice variety. There's a little yellow heart. Different shades of brown. Oops. Some red. little bitty one. They're harder to pick up. Those are nice. Did you guys notice I actually got my nails painted today? They were looking so bad for quite a while. I'm like, oh, I better do something with them today before I go back to work tomorrow. It's kind of like a grayish, purplish color. So is that. This one is actually gray. And then you can probably see all of those. Okay. Oopsie. Lost the button. There we go. Well, that little tray worked quite nice for that, didn't it? Except for the ones I keep dropping. There you go. Okay. What else? Let's put all this little stuff in the tray. I don't think I'm going to need it again. Sorry, I think I bumped my camera. I'll just keep it down here for a minute. Well, maybe I'll put these stamps in here. I'll keep the camera down for a minute so you guys can see. So nice bird stamps. So I think it was it yesterday? No, it was Saturday. Ooh, look at this, lilacs. Love that. I was on, I shouldn't even tell you guys this. I should not admit this to you guys. But I was on some form of live stream or internet kind of thing for a solid 17 hours. Yes, I said 17 hours. I was 12 hours in live sales, and that wasn't all shopping. I mean, I did do a little bit, but that wasn't all shopping. A lot of it was just hanging out and having fun. And then when I got done with those, a friend of mine that I do music stuff with, we got on Skype, and we like to listen to music together and talk about music and stuff, and we're just kind of geeky like that. We were there for 5 hours. We got talking about a song that we've been working on here and there over the past year or so. We revisited that, got to talking about it, got excited about it, made some plans for things we're going to do with it. And yep, 5 hours later, we're like, well, we better get to bed. It's getting late. I think it was, what, 4 o'clock when we got off. So yeah, that was a long day, but it sure was fun. And then I slept in Sunday for quite a while. Okay. Just another creative outlet of mine. Here's some little cards. Very cute. Love those. Some little, oh, I thought they were recipe cards at first, but they're not. They're like word cards. Those are cute. Oh, here, let me come back up a little bit so you're not right in the table. Those are cute. And then they have just the picture on the back without the words. I love those. Okay, and then we got some little fabric trim. Isn't that cute? Or it's fabric. Is it ribbon? It feels almost like a ribbon texture, but I don't know. These little clothespins are always hard for me to. Yeah, just put it on the roll, Durinda. Don't put it on the opening. That really does a lot of good. Yup. Keep telling you guys, the struggle's real. And we got this one. It's got the fabric, and it's also got some lace with it. Isn't that pretty? I get too close and it blurs right up. I don't know. Like I said before, I got this camera on a recommendation from another YouTuber that I really enjoy. And I don't know if it's something I'm doing wrong or if it's just the camera, but I'm not really, this camera really does not do as much as I would like it to. I'm really not going to open this up. This is a little bag stuffed full of all kinds of sizes and styles of letters. Very cool. And then we've got this. This is like, it looks like, she said it was seam binding. And what she did is she got it wet and crinkled it all up. And then once it was dry, she put it in the jar. We were teasing her saying she put it in there wet and it was going to stink. But she's like, no, it was already dry. And no, I'm not smelling it. And this is tied up with some seam binding. And this is some really cute wallpaper. She showed it to us at the sale. Isn't that cute? The laundry on the line. Love that. Super cute. Let me go behind my camera to roll it back up. I did finally have to go out today. So I had to, you know, like get showered and get presentable and stuff, just because I was stepping outside my house for the first time. But I had to take my son to work. He's been off sick with terrible bronchitis. If there's ever a good bronchitis, I don't know, but this has been terrible. And he's still suffering, poor kid. I'm taking him back to the doctor. Well, we haven't been able to get into our regular doctor. We've been going to Ready Care. Isn't that pretty? A little piece of curtain. And, you know, like I told you guys, the last time he went, he got a steroid shot. And he was feeling pretty good after that shot. And then, of course, once that wore off, you know, he wasn't feeling so good again. And, you know, he's been on the prednisone, but that's not really doing what I'd like it to. Isn't that cute, that ruffle? I haven't been brave enough to try these yet because they just look hard to do. But someday I'll get up the courage and make some because I really like them. But anyway, he went back to work today. He wasn't really looking forward to it. Just a little rick-rack. But, you know, like I told him, you got to at least try. This little flower. And if it gets too bad, you know, the coughing and stuff, maybe they would send him home. I doubt it, but I told him that. Whoops. Oh, I just broke that little clothespin because I'm just too tough on them. They're too dainty for me. That trim. Isn't that pretty? Love that little embroidered piece. But anyway, I told him maybe they would, but I think he'll be all right. It's mostly hard at night. You know, that kind of stuff, it gets worse at night. But anyway, I want to, since I wasn't able to get him into our doctor and it was Ready Care, I just want to have him checked at our regular doctor because a lot of times that bronchitis can easily go into pneumonia. And with him having asthma, you know, he's more susceptible to the breathing things. So I want to get him checked out. So we'll be doing that Wednesday. I finally got an appointment. So, oh, look at this cute fabric. Little tomatoes. Excuse me. That'd be good for farmhouse or recipe journal. It's really cool. These are definitely different from anything I have. These are all kind of like farmhouse style, aren't they? Remind me of that anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. And then this piece. Oh, I'm missing some stuff in there. Hold on. Oh, maybe it's just this. Some twine. It's like a brown and brown and beige. Excuse me. I'm going to get a drink, you guys, so I don't keep clearing my throat. So that's everything that came in my little treasure box. Awesome job, Miss Erin. I love it. This is my first treasure box purchase, I do believe. Now I can take care of all this stuff. I've had it sitting here waiting to show you guys because I kind of wanted to leave it at least a little bit like she had it, you know. Although So it's still not quite the way she had it packed. I did have to look through it. I couldn't wait, you know, till I was able to film. I'm not one of those people that can get packages and have them sit around for days on end. I don't know how people do that. I really don't. I need to see what I got. Okay. So let me set this down. Set my jewelry down. Take care of that now. The other thing I got, this was on eBay, and I just love it when people will take offers, because this was first listed for $3.75, I think, or something like that, and I offered $2, and she took it. And this is a nice chunk of Holly Hobby fabric, and so I thought this would be nice for the Holly Hobby journals. Isn't that cute? Not my favorite colors, but when you're looking at vintage stuff, you get what you can. Somebody made something out of this because it's, you know, cut in pieces, but there's quite a bit of it here. So, and it's all different summer kind of scenes. So I thought that was cute. And then, let me move that out of the way. There was a couple other things I got from the auction lady, but they're just like some decorative plates, and I really only wanted a couple of them. And I think she included some that I didn't buy. But she put everything in my car, and I think I was only supposed to have like 3 plates, and I ended up with like 5 or 6 of them, which I don't know what I'm going to do with them all. I don't really use that stuff. They'd be really cute serving plates if I actually, you know, had people over and needed them. But anyway, I digress. These are the vintage phonic cards that I was telling you guys about that I had got, and that I would show them to you when I got them. I got both of these, you guys, for $1. Can you believe that? $1 little dollar. So I don't know the date because it's got the original box, but there is no copyright on here that I can see. It just says 56 simple. She put tape on here and it started to tear, so I left it on there. But it's just 56 simple phonograms for drill work. Ideal School Supply Company, Chicago, Illinois. So that's what the box looks like. And this is the same thing. It's just a little bit different label. Box is a little bit more beat up, but I'll show you what they look like. And they got nice aged color to them, but they're just like word endings. So they're just all like that. Look at that one. That one's nice and aged, right? That one is too. But anyway, yeah, they've got real nice color to them. So there's that box. I was so excited to get these. I've got a bid in that ends tonight. I think 6 o'clock tonight it ends. I got to check it too and make sure I still got it. But there's some deer. I don't know if they're deer hunting or just deer related, but there are some vintage books from, I think, the 80s and 70s that I want to get to use in my son's journal. And then, of course, you know, I'll probably make some to sell too. But now these have some writing on the back of them. So somebody was actually listing out the words on some of these for the endings. I don't know why they had to. Oh, they were doing it in cursive too. Maybe they're helping somebody read cursive. I don't know. Not that they do that anymore. They don't even teach cursive in school, which I think is sad and wrong. Oh, these are like all different. Either they were all mixed up in the box or I mixed them up. But it's just the same same kind of thing, except these ones are all written on. But no matter. But they too have nice color on them. So I think that's all I had to show you guys. I still need to do the Let's Monkey Around series. I haven't got that done yet. Our next thing is going to be making the gypsy, oh, what are they called? The gypsy charms for the books, but there's a different name for them. I can't think what they are right now, of course. But anyway, that'll be our next thing to make. So if you're following along and you want to craft with me, make sure you watch the last Monkeying Around, or Let's Monkey Around video that I put up, because I give you the links and everything of who we're gonna monkey. And I think that's it. Once I get those other projects done, I will share what I'm sending for my contribution to Johni's special journal she's making. And I will share everything that I do for the loaded envelope once my swap partners get them. So I'll film them and then I'll save them and show you guys everything that I did for those. And there'll probably be a craft with me coming along in here somewhere. So just the usual. I don't know when I'll go live again, and I do apologize to those of you that missed it, because I don't really have a set time. But we'll see what happens with that too. Right now, you know how I am. My life's a little up and down, and you know, busy with kids and work and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know when I'm going to have time. So that's about it. I thank you guys for stopping by and watching. Be sure to check out the shops. Oh, you know what? I'm totally wrong. We're not done yet. But you know what? We're at 36 minutes right now, almost 37. So I will go ahead and end this. I still have a haul to do from Miss Brooke, who is Recreations by Brooke. But I'll do that one by itself, I guess, and just make that a little short video. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.